Hello everybody and welcome or welcome back to the Bazaar. It is Dooley Day here today. So in we are going to go to see what we can do, but not before we pay the drama tax. Though if you normally skip the drama tax section, I will tell you, today's is a little bit different, a little bit more hopeful. So yesterday, I will date it. It was on March 14th. I talked to Reynad directly, the creator of the Bazaar, mentioning a lot of my concerns about the pack system, you know, the monetization of it, all of that. Basically, the stuff that I talk about in the video that I linked in the description, where I talk about the pack system, the new systems with that, and the monetization around it, and my displeasure with it. And I dropped a wall of text laying out all of these concerns, basically pulling no punches with it. And what I got back was a very kind response saying that we agree with all of these concerns. And we think that the changes coming in Season 1 will address those concerns. Which is a very comforting thing to hear. Obviously, we will see. We will see. But, like, it sounds like the pack system is going to be going through some kind of a major change in some way. So that is really reassuring. Now, am I going to just get that message and be like, all right, hell yeah, let's, turn back on the subscription. Like, I'm going to go pay for the subscription again. I'm going to use the packs. No, I'm not going to do that until I actually know what these changes are. Because, but yeah, like, this was after, like, an extremely, I know this is shocking based off of what you hear everywhere on the internet, an extremely, extremely cordial and kind, friendly back and forth with Reynad. And he seemed very receptive. So, huge step towards me feeling comfortable with the future of the Bazaar. So I'm really, really pleased to report that. Again, we'll have to see what it actually means. But the fact that they're open, there's big changes probably coming. What are they? I don't know. But I'm happy to hear that at the very least. So in we're gonna go though for Dooley Day. We don't have the packs on, but it doesn't matter because we're Dooley. He doesn't have any packs anyways. Let's see what we can get up to here today. So the core or companion core. Last run was, I think, Armored Core, and then we did Companion Core before that. Okay, so let's just go with the Core. I don't mind that ever. Like, I could take the Core every single run, and I'd be happy with it because it's flexible. It doesn't necessarily force you down a path. It's the Mario of cores. It's just, it strays a little bit closer towards weapons, I find sometimes, because it itself is a weapon that does damage, but it doesn't have to. So we could continue down this flexible line of thinking of like, I'm open, Bazaar, take me, and just go for gold and income and see what the game gives me. Like across the run and pivot. You could take a gold skill, which feels like the most restrictive of them. It feels like you kind of have to play what it gives you. And Enchanted is, fool me once. Go ahead and just take the money, because we'll just go for something. I don't know yet. I don't want to play... I don't want to play Power Drill, is what I was going to say. Because it's everywhere. Like, will I play Rocket Launcher and stuff? Yeah, probably. But that's because Rocket Launcher isn't such a build. Like, it's an item that will help me through the early game and Aiden. But Power Drill feels like it's such a build. Is it fun to play Power Drill? Yes, it is. I think it can be. But I feel like I've seen enough of it. I feel like if you're like me, like I consume Bazaar content as well. And I gotta tell you, I'm getting a little tired of watching all the Dooley players only playing Drill. I can't deny it. So, for the sake of myself as a viewer, I'm gonna say no Drill for right now. Fanged Inglet, Kybertrone. I know what I want to do today. The same thing I've always wanted to do with the core. I want Lang Dooley. Give it to me, you coward. I want to play Langxian Dooley. If there's a core for it to make sense on, it's the core, because we can charge it up. Okay, breathe, 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 breathe. Tiny furry monster, give me the experience. We have a friend, we have Aiden. B1 and B2. Alright. Are we going to win this fight? I don't know. But we're set up really well, even if we lose this fight, to potentially play Langxian Dooley. Please. I want it so bad. What do we got? Shovel, jelly, oh my god. Oh. Bearing the lead that it's an 8 burn lighter. Okay. So, no, we're not going to win. That is... They started with gold skills, so I lose the game, basically, is what that means. Alright, whatever. Like, their board is terrible, but they have this, which kind of says who cares about any of that. Alright. Oh, you son of a gun. Kick me while I'm down, huh? Alright.
I'll keep honing my skills.
What do we want here? I mean... Yeah, right, as good, honestly, yeah. The same stuff we would want if we were Vanessa. Just, like, focused crit.
Why can't I eat myself? It's not
More crit. Jason items permanently gain a crit chance. Yada, yada, yada. Okay, I will take some regen here. We have a couple options to put on the board. We're going to take the easiest fight. We're doing it a little bit weird here today. Because we need to win with the Langxian in order to get our 60 damage boost. So that's what we're going to do. That's the plan. But we're going to be able to have something that charges up the Lang a little bit, which is kind of nice. Don't crit. Neither of you crit. We get one more. Good. We get an extra crit chance out of the mix. Ooh. No, you suck. Wait, I think I got it anyways. Nope. Nope. CDR wing. Okay. We're going to go ahead and we're going to do this. And we were rewarded with the ability to level up anyways with another tiny furry monster. We have a friend, a food, or a toy. We have a friend. Okay. So now we have to play a really quick game called Quick Fill Up the Board. I assume we're going to get another option to upgrade that. We're going to play Aiden. We're going to go to Kina and look for something small and fast, or a battery. Or a battery to put right here. Okay, I like this. I like this, and I like it a lot. Bronze tier loot item. Like, half of them are cooldown related at bronze. Not really. Okay. There we go. Goal is to Lang as much as possible. Oh, they won day one. How dare you. I knew it wasn't going to be nearly as easy to Dooley Lang as it is to Vanessa. Oh my god. Stop giving me gold skill starting Vanessas, please. Don't give me Vanessas with gold skill stars, please, man. We might be fine anyways. Maybe? Delusional? Cope? Come on, Lang. Yo! I can't believe it. We're doing it. Sorry for getting so excited there. Fake excitement. No. That was cool. That was so close. All right. We're going to go Lost Crate, and we are going to pick up the upgrade hammer. And we are going to think about this for a sec. And I thought about it. We're going chocolate. I thought that was going to be a fight. Okay. Can I... Can I kill the Aetheryte like this? I think I might have to do that. I'm playing a dangerous game called I want to use up all but one of my super syrups. And I don't know that that is particularly realistic. I think that we're going to need to crit with the Lang, I think, for that to happen. Yeah. All right. It's fine. Crit, 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 crit. You dirty devil, you. Okay. All right. So we missed the opportunity to potentially buff that up. Oh, well.
You knew that would happen. Didn't care.
Just reward me with a rigged instead, then. It does make it so I can use my upgrade hammer pretty clearly on the battery, though, which I appreciate. Charge the item to the left 2 seconds. I'm not going to be playing Force Field. We're going to get medium space unlocked.
I'll help you find who does.
Ugh. Ugh.
Oh, I think you
I
really,
really want to play that, but I was going to say, I feel like the other options are going to be worse, and they, for our purposes, they are. This is at least fast. All right, so as far as skills go, I mostly only care about the crit, which leads me to believe there's a chance that upgrading Aiden is a better call. I'm going to do it. Like, if we were given a skill offering that was +1 haste and 10 heal to Aiden, and then we got B1, B2 anyways. Okay, whatever. Oh, God. I just want a bunch of fast stuff on the left. That's...
Remember, diamonds come in.
Hear me out. That's pretty fast. I'm scrambling here. Alpha Ray doesn't make a lot of sense, but if we don't find anything good on the next page... Light bulb, it's too slow. Frankly, I would rather have a 5-second cooldown there. Okay. All of this, yeah, all of this is just to ramp the Lang to go as many times as possible. Oh, I love to see it. To the moon with you, Dooley. To the moon with you.
Legend on Pelago.
Double barrel Lang. Me too. It's a Lang measuring contest. Look at that. It's a pretty quick Lang action right there.
Put it toward nobler use.
That was 3 shots from Lang? 2 shots from Lang? In how long? 2, Mississippi, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we kind of like, we almost cut the cooldown in half. In a way. So this is sort of a 5-second Lang right now. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Do I have as easy of a time getting crit as Vanessa? No. I know this is silly, but like we're going to keep this all run, and this is 15 damage. 15 damage is 15 damage. It might make a difference.
You're at the wrong shop.
And then I actually have a sneaking suspicion a lot of the stuff we'd be looking for, schematics, is just whenever you level up, get a tech item. It's just good econ. I could keep the light bulb in my backpack. It's just econ. But I don't know if I feel like it. Okay, now this is a weird one. This is a weird one. I think we're fine here. But he is just kind of like a meat wall. Monsters, day 4, how much health? 1,200. We'll probably crit once. He is such a meat wall. I could get a crow's nest. Oh, I could fish for a crow's nest. Oh, that's so stupid. But it's also like I'm guaranteed to win this fight. Prince Marianus is a pushover, but like we actually have a type of board where it's a little bit less of a gimme. It's too much XP to pass up.
Your streets
I think
will
we're
be
fine.
our rivers.
He takes a long time to do anything. If we ever crit, then this fight is extremely over. It's over anyways. God, every time I think, I try and give this guy credit. I try and give this guy credit. He just is so bad.
Hey, if it's about the gold, Pip is affordable. Cute kid too.
This is kind of nice because it buffs up the rocket launcher, and if I find another way to get haste... In fact, actually, this is kind of... If I get an Uzi, this is kind of better. I'm going to take it. This kind of... It gives me a couple outs. 5 regen. 5 regen's pretty good. But this early on in the game, especially when we just kind of want to Langxian them a bunch, we want to go for, like, current power. Okay. This is a 4-second cooldown. And it hates the core. That's really good. That's really good.
You have at least a grain of wisdom, since you have come to me.
Okay. I'm gonna do the firepower. We're gonna keep our options open, and by that I mean we're gonna make sure that we're not just in the Langxian basket. We have scaling. So like if we don't, double power drill. For spring, groundbreaking. Oh my god, they started with gold rigged. And they have double power drill, the core qualities, dock lines. Let me just see that again. Okay. So a big reason why that looks scary is rigged. That was basically an entire free cast of both of their drills. So it felt really scary. But that was just some early fight nonsense. I'm gonna go weird with it. We could upgrade our rocket launcher if I feel like it. But what I'm going to do is even weirder for me. Like, I never do this. Whenever you slow, your items gain a crit chance. It's bad right now, but it might not be later. Mod Squad has the potential to give us Aiden. Otherwise, Gold Crypto is just strong. Okay. Still kind of on the hunt for an Uzi, but... Cooldown reduction. Oh, that's actually really good. Oh, second battery. Wait. Give me a fight. Give me a fight for my Lang. Does this work? I feel like it does, right?
I'm a chef.
I'm pretty sure it works. It's just weird. Yeah, it totally works.
Every time I try and make friends, this
Thanks for the XP. Thanks for the Lang scaling. I'm going to click the slow button because we do have this skill, and plasma is not bad. I just don't think that's the call. Boom. The question is, do we upgrade the Lang or the battery? So if you have 2 items of the same rarity, you can still find them in the shop. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. But the Lang, we can't find, baby. We got to do it. It's just too fun. Surely, I just need another battery.
My fight isn't with you.
Just at what point? If I could get another battery, I would replace rocket launcher with an Uzi, and then we just plug in a 3rd battery to this, and we're chilling.
Defeat does not defeat me.
I like this run. This is exactly what I wanted out of a Dooley Lang run. Just your good old-fashioned Vanessa run. See Bazaar-Con, take Bazaar-Con. 2 XP is too much to pass up. And I'm going to take health. Gumballs could be good because incidental crit is good, but that's more of a thing that I do in the late game, for better or worse. We could look for Crook, that'd be funny, but I think, I mean, you have Jury Rigger. That's an interesting idea. Jury Rigger, whenever you use an ammo item, reload 1 ammo to the thing to the left of it. It's kind of an interesting idea. We'd actually swap our batteries at that point. Just full-on Vanessa cosplay. So, I really want to find a way to crit more reliably. 10% crit on your weapons. Just not, look that in the mouth. Just, yes, please. I don't wanna. You can't make me. You can't make me. I like the nice blending of Vanessa and Dooley that I'm doing. That just kind of pushes it pretty hard in one direction. I'm curious about tools. The potential for cooldown reduction or crit chance here is really nice. I'll just buy this stuff. I actually am quite rich.
Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
I'd rather buff that with flat damage.
That's been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you. Hooey! Now
Surely I will get something. What would I even want with that? I'm not sure. Oh, love to see that.
Go ahead. Underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
Flagship Pesky Pete on board confirmed.
Bring her about. I've got another salvo in.
All right.
Lago was a world of freedom. We forged our own destinies on open sea.
That was my character that said that. I don't want to play Silencer. I like the idea of blending these characters together. Extremely tanky. And then we're on a Langxian run. Any potential to get a bonus fight, you take it. It's good always, but it's extra good with Langxian. It's 80 more permanent damage. 160 if you crit. Give me thick hide and... I mean, if I find Uzi, I'm swapping out the rocket launcher. I need to find Uzi first. Crit. Love it. I'm just going to sell that immediately. 38% crit. 1 in 3. I don't mind that. And I definitely don't mind Cosmic Rock for the small potential of either getting Keen Eye. I would like Cosmic Wind. I would like Feather. Like, there are 3 hits here. It's not just the feathers. Okay. It's not one of the hits, but okay. All right, here's where we do stray towards gumballs. The options aren't super appealing, and 2% crit is better. Small and medium. Sure, the other options aren't wildly exciting. Okay. Give me an Uzi, dude. Ah! Uzi, Metronome, Aiden. Would be preferred.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Even your power, Drillin? What the heck? What is this? What? Who wins in a fight? Dooley, Vanessa, or Vanessa, Dooley? Vanessa, Dooley wins.
Another round.
Hey. 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 You put that drill down. Meh. I like this extreme tankiness angle that we are taking. And then incidental crit from gumballs. At this point with a Langxian run, why not? 2% crit on a Lang could be the difference between 1,000 damage or not right now, you know? Interesting. I think that's good enough. And we put it on the core. This is a 4-second haste on the core, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 4 seconds. Cosmic Rock round 2. Impressed me. Like, we could have fished for something else, and it might not be a bad idea. Okay. Like, we could have randomed on the Lang. I'm aware. Stop it! I don't really care about any of this. I'm going to take this for Econ. And then Aiden can have a little juice if we ever find the... Interesting. It's worth it. That's what all the health stacking was for, so we could just throw it into the pooper. 95 crit Lang! I mean, yeah, like, I do think we just care about the faster start than any... Like, I think we care more about that than anything. But... I'm gonna wait until I get another small. My God.
I may be young for a captain,
God.
but I've seen my share of storms.
There's crit solved. Ports. Weatherglass ports. Toxic pop snappers.
Next time,
They made a
boys,
pretty good dent.
Less blunder, more plunder.
But then their momentum was gonna like halt for a while. Let's just build up a little bit more HP again. I don't care about the shield going into PvE here, so I'm gonna go to Midsworth.
Society of Master Merchants welcomes you.
Hoping for an appealing small item. Beta Ray. How the mighty have fallen. Nitro? Sure. Whatever. Charge. Burn both players for charge an item. It's whatever. Why not? So that's perma-hasted core if this is on the Metro. Yeah. I'm down. It might jank up like some breakpoints. I think that's fine. Not a lot of Dooley stuff facilitates what we're doing right now, believe it or not. I think we just look for, like, when you haste freeze. It's a pretty small pool. We're likely... I think we're guaranteed to find it as Dooley. It's a very small pool for Dooley. So, getting a pretty early freeze, like, I don't know. There's some builds where that makes all the difference. Sure. I don't want to have a situation where that matters. Like, what if we don't crit? Monster Ranch? That is a lot of experience. But I have one thing on my mind, baby. Zug zug. Idiot brain activate. Big number funny. 8.5 Lang. I don't even know that it's, like, wrong. 3 XP is a lot to pass up, though. Heavy sub. I mean, it's annoying. It's really annoying. But remember what I said about the freeze messing up some builds in specific? Really hard. How about builds that have one active item? How about those? They got Expert Pilot. Ooh. Yeah, that's actually a type of build that would mess us up. Just consistent, flat, juicy scaling. Impress me. I don't have any tools. Battery's not a tool anymore. Don't have any slows. I'm at 100%. None of this matters. Like, I don't care about giving my core crit. Gold loot, hoping for, like, CDR. Or crit. Is there a world where I care at this point? Is there a world... I'm, like, wondering if there's a... I think I care more about being able to be flexible with this. Being able to be flexible with it than anything. I think we're done with the rocket launcher. Sure.
Living in your future. No, I won't tell you what happens.
I don't know what I was hoping for there. Because I actually think you can't get battery there, can you? You have a haste potion. You have when you freeze haste 2 items. You also have, like, freeze all non-weapons. I don't think that's something we're gonna... I don't think that helps us, to be honest. First sweaty, Bazaar, bad place. It's kind of interesting. That's a real consideration. Gamba.
You come
I've
under
already been
flag
playing her,
trade.
baby. Stop. I don't wanna. Dude, Fiery Cove too. Like there's some hits there, but like not for day 10. Not anymore. Does this health make a difference on this day? No. So I'm just gonna buy the incidental stuff. It's because I don't care about the other options, basically. All right. Next level up, we're probably spending on a battery upgrade. The leftmost battery. Treb Zorsid. 2 Zorkids with the Treb. Interesting. Well, freeze them. Eat dirt. Look at me. Look at me. I'm the Vanessa now. I was hoping to find a battery upgrade naturally, but hey. Tis what tis. So an extra second of charge on that. Another fight, because why not? It's a little bit awkward, actually, depending on what they end up targeting. If they kill my... Okay, we're good. If they kill the Lang, I actually think I lose. No, I'm not playing Torp. And this worked out really well for me, so... Take a bunch of HP. And then take the highest XP option. It's kind of a pushover. Like, we have to play as if we're going to lose the PvP fight. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, we got a backpack bug. I'm gonna
If you're not ready for
pause
my
and go back to the
training,
menu after this.
there's always Pip.
I don't have a vehicle. I don't really care about left-handed. I don't care about that. Sure.
All in had a saying.
Sure. I'll
Power
go for
is
glass
wisdom.
cannon. And then I'll click this button for fun.
Something like that.
I think we're winning, so... I don't think we... Surely we don't need the reset for the inventory bug, right? Take 1,400 shield. It's a Dooley. All right. Please, Glass Canyon, don't screw me. Please. I took it for the funny. Please don't screw me. Okay, Power Drill, because every single... Yeah, it's the only thing that every other Dooley plays. All right, bye-bye. We'll be seeing you, pal. See, you're playing Dooley like everybody else. You're playing Dooley like everybody else. Oh, I know that this power drill stuff is all good. Clearly, what you need to do every game is force the core. Just make sure that you always get Kyver offered to you, and then make sure the RNG favors you to always get Langxian, and then get a battery, and then pick up an early schematics and make sure... This is important. Make sure you get an early schematics to get a second battery. This is simple. It's simple. I don't get why all the Doolies aren't just doing this build. Oh, don't make sure to also luck into getting the Deadly Enchant for free. Oh, Lord, have mercy. I've been wanting to do this. I've been wanting to do this like the whole time. I mean, you guys though. I've talked about it. How many times have I been on a run with the core? I've gone to Kyver and I've said I would like to do a Lang run. And how many times has it worked? Never. How many times has it actually happened? Never. We got it. We got it, baby. And boy, was it good. And just like glass cannon for the funny, because why not? Unfortunately, none of this stuff is like our new items for my my spreadsheet. I'm pretty confident to say. But I'm also, again, very confident that I can say, if anything, it'd be Frost Potion, but I'm pretty sure on port. Yeah. It's some familiar stuff. Familiar pieces used in a completely new way. Holy moly. 40 minutes. Classic Lang. But yeah. I don't know, man. I enjoyed that run, and I enjoyed it a hell of a lot. But hey, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Like I said in the beginning, if you skip the drama text, I'm just going to briefly allude back to it here. Yeah, I feel pretty optimistic after my talk with Reynad, I'll say. I feel pretty, or talk, my brief exchange of like info dump of critiques to the system and very positive and agreeing reply to said critiques has me feeling pretty good about the likelihood that we're going to keep on playing Bazaar. Again, we're going to wait and see. We're going to wait and see. I'm not going to make any changes to how I'm engaging with this patch until we have confirmation about, you know, everything that's going on. Like, I'm not going to renew my subscription until I know exactly what these changes are. I'm not going to be playing with the packs until I know what these changes are. But then as soon as we know if they actually solve the concerns that I raised, then yeah, then game on, baby. As far as I'm concerned, game on. At that point, I know everyone's like, you know, burn everything to the ground when anyone makes a mistake, burn it to the ground. And I guess I'm like, well, what's the point? What's the point of ever bringing up feedback? I don't know. Sometimes, like, what's the point of bringing up feedback if when they enact that feedback, you like slap them? It's like, I get it. So we'll see. We will see. It's got to be a pretty good answer. And I'm not gonna sit here and say, like, if it's a good solution, all goodwill is just like back immediately. But hearing the fact that they're open, hearing the fact that they agree with the concerns I mentioned, generally the concerns I brought up were the ones I talked about in the video that I link in the description. My like 20-minute chat at the end of that one episode about how I'm not gonna go into the big old wall of text, but I'll give you the brief outline of the things that I highlighted. Like, obviously, you know, started with the monetization is a problem, but like they've also mentioned that it's getting reworked. So like we'll have to see. We will have to come back to that. But the thing is, it might not be relevant because I don't know if the packs are going to exist. I don't know. So we'll see. Like the monetization side of it, if the packs, because I brought up the fact that being able to turn on and off the packs, it's just a little bit weird. It creates this weird situation where it's like, okay, do you want to force weapon builds? Turn off Vanessa's packs. Like, what's with that? That's not the goal of the drafting game in the first place. We're gonna be like, you know, 10 patches down the line, it'd be like, okay, well, turn on, if you like Vanessa right now, oh, in this meta, you're going to want to turn on pack 1, turn off pack 2, turn on pack 3, turn off pack 4. Stupid. It's like, the drafting, it doesn't make sense to do the drafting before you get into the run. I get that can be a fun element for some people, but to me, that's like, it's like standard CCG with extra steps, and then at that point you're like I'm hoping I just get the meta deck every time. It's like, it's stupid. Mentioned that it's like it's the pack system makes it impossible to balance the game properly because, you know, if everyone has different packs, balance changes affect things differently, such as like Pig getting access to burn skills. If you look at Pig's new pack, none of those items get particularly out of hand with the addition of +6 burn or whatever. Matchbox sure does. So it's like, okay, well, down the line, if Pig gets a bunch of burn items, that it doesn't really matter, if they get the burn skill as much as Matchbox. Well, who cares? What about the person who's just turning off all the packs? They have Matchbox. They slap +9 burn on it. They dupe a Matchbox, +9 burn, whatever. You cannot balance the game properly for both of those people. It is impossible. The more packs that get added, the more impossible it is going to be to balance them. Like, that's just also, it's a unfortunate, stupid byproduct. And then also, like, the fact that it limits the ability to add interesting, like, stuff into the game in the future, the fact that an example I used was, in the past, a lot of people might not even know, Vanessa had a vehicle vendor. Vanessa had a shop that was a vehicle vendor. And it was eventually taken out of the game because it was posing some problems. And it was because she had 4 or 5 vehicles total. And it tried to offer you 6. So therefore, that shop always had all of the items. And you could guarantee shipwreck. Like, you could guarantee getting shipwreck because she only had a certain amount of items. And that's when it was like diamond. It was like gold +1 multicast, diamond +2 multicast. So it was like, it was a problem to be able to like get that for sure every game all the time. Well, in this new pack, Vanessa got the submersible or whatever. I think a new vehicle. Okay, like, say 5 packs down the line, what if Vanessa does get enough vehicles where, like, having the vehicle vendor on makes sense? You can't turn it back on just for the people with the packs, right? Like, that's a whole new level of stupid and messy. So you just turn on, are we, like, not going to be able to add vendors to the game because of the character people playing without any packs on? That's stupid, too. So it's like, these were just like these were just a couple of the concerns that I was like, this is messy for future development. And what I got back to, like, all of that and a lot more, let me tell you, like, I feel a little bad, but I don't. I gave a big wall. Was agreement. So we'll see. We will see. That doesn't mean much, right? It's promising. Sure as hell makes me more confident than I was. We will see. Agreement and changes coming to address those concerns. Cool. Cool. What will be, we'll see. Thank you for watching, though. Check out the channel. More Bazaar every single day, as long as you guys continue to support it, and as long as these changes are actually addressed in the way that it seems like they will be. Hell yeah, man. Thank you, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.